Everything me have, you know me work hard for it. So why don't you nigga bad mind me for it? Every day them see me out a road and me a flash. Buy me one a liquor, so me have me one a glass. All them me close them so sharp. So who no like me style, tell a boy fit your calf now. Them a watch everything and me a wear and no see the hard work when me do for me career now. Them a wonder how me things and so there them want kill you for the car where you was here. Me heart not dirty, me heart clean like the water from the stream.
What's up, people? You know, a couple weeks ago I do a video about landlords. When I'm saying that, there's a lot of landlords who take advantage of tenants because they know that place to live is very hard to get, right? And I also speak of the situation where I'm saying majority of the people who say them a landlord are renting some 1960 place. We're not even little fresh granite them not put over the building and put little paint on it. The window them are them old time slide up window. Them old time long time window where you use hook and hook. Not even the window them would have changed out and put. If I look at the board waiting the window them if you don't want to go glass. And speaking of it, there's a lot of landlords who come in my comment section. And the whole moral of the story was not to say me I pick up the tenants. But the moral of the story was, landlord, please remember that tenants have right to. Not because of your place, tenant have right to. But through some of these people are so dunce and them can't articulate, you know, when you speak, them will check the context of how and where you say, why you say it. Them just running in your comment because it is easy to use them fingers. And to most of them, where them own, the house where them own or whatsoever, them claim to say them own because them speak like them a landlord. Same like how them use them finger, and so them use them hole and them mouth to gain where them gain. You understand? So, you speaking now, not say you take up a tenant, but you just speak in general. You know, to educate the both landlord who don't know this and tenant who don't know this, that them also have right to. Them run up in the comment section, go look when for this got build somewhere and rent, like them know something about me. Eh? Like them know something about you. So these people stay, whether you own somewhere or not. The point of the matter is, not because you might own somewhere or you might be a landlord, you can't educate others about it. And then now, dirty landlord like them there, make other good landlord get bad name and look away. You understand? Because as we said, them want one bag of money for some old lapidated places. Them what? Every time them hear your door, pull them in them house, or else if them live on the property, them a peep through them window. Remember now, hours a night where you say, boy, alright, you hear a little sound, so you look out. You have tenant living in the yard. Every go your tenant go. Every move your tenant move. You can't know if them in or them out of the house or out of the yard. Because every minute you hear a little noise, you peep through your window. We have to stop them something there. And these are the things we are talking about. One I talk about, two me go say, boy, if a man want to have 5 women are carrying, different women are carrying, or woman have 5 different men are carrying, them are going to say them not rent no whorehouse. How comes it becomes a whorehouse? The woman rent a room from here, a space which is a private space. He or she free to do what they want to do once them not vandalize your place. Once them not cause a disturbance to your place. And you and your rest a tenant. Suppose I saw the man pay him rent by woman buying cock. Suppose I saw the woman pay her rent by man buying front. You only want to know you get your rent, the place now vandalized, no nastiness now show up in your place and them something then no problem. You understand? But the reason why I come to do that video here, you know, it come back down to what I say, because these landlords know that people desperately in need of place to live. They treat the tenants all kind of way. Quick to give you notice and all them sitting there, you can't talk. Things that is a bother to you after paying your money, you can't talk. Because if you talk 2-3 times, them will give you notice. So, this is what I'm speaking of. You have another set of people now who say them are the real estate. You see, if them not do the real estate to sell it, them not put no interest in it. So if them have one piece of land and a rent, them a plan to build some little room and rent or space to rent, them just build it chaka. One little room, one little window like one bathroom window in a one room because to them a squeeze the space. You understand? And the room smaller than a kitchen size, a normal kitchen size. And when them a rent it, them want a bag of money for the little space. And two them know say they must rent. And them no matter if you rent it today and 2 months you come out, somebody that wait for it to rent it again. So it even better for them. You understand? Because you don't know, so some people desperately need place to rent. So they might get a notice, yes, and the notice drawing out, go to court and the judge give them a last week or a month. So anything them get, them are going to take it. If everyone fall with the shelter, them are going to take it. So they are going to take it. And because these people know that when them are building away, them not build it no comfort way for you. No comfort. Them just chaka up a place, build it gear and expect them are going to charge you a bag of money. You understand what I say to you? And these are the things where we are talking about. We have to start treat people like they are people. They are human beings. I see man a big build pen and fall cube and them a build it like a human being that go live in it. When you got came and a spark, you see us all on a AC. So why you don't want to treat human being because you have it little better than them? You don't want to treat people who is less fortunate than you a certain way. And these are the things that really are sure and the moral of the whole story when them come for me. So I'm sorry if you not come for me again because it's just the truth. And if you don't think I like or reason with God, it's just the truth. Because you don't have a little money can build a place and have a place to rent people. You don't feel like you don't just treat people anyhow. I'm not saying you don't have some little dirty tenant, you know. And that's why I say I really pick up a tenant. I just spread the word, you know. Say tenant have a right to. So the landlord them feel that them can't do anything and get themselves in a trouble because them never aware say yes. The tenant have right and what you do is foolish and you can't get yourself in a problem. Me make them aware. But the little done said one them jump on my case. But you don't know how to deal with it, yeah? Oh. Me just simple when you don't see me just a simple boy. Simple boy. You can't even know if me have or me not have. You can't have my belly full or my belly empty. That's me. Because I not cry and beg people. But weather me storm. Bless upon yourself.
That now go happen. That will never happen. You will never live to see that.
This video, people, is all about happy wife. Right? And how to treat the man. We should say her husband named Kris. But at the top of this video, I'm just going to play a video that I've done pertaining to landlord, people who own properties and people who are building properties. The last time I do a video about this landlord business, the moral about the story, it wasn't about tenant to mash up landlord place or tenant to have more say than landlord. No. It was to educate landlord and the same and who don't know that tenant also have a right to. And it is also for educate tenant who feel like them don't have no right because I not fit them place. Right? That's what's all about it. And me see some people take me on just a little handful still. You understand? Because through them probably be landlord. I talk the things in the video and some more things to repeat in this video. So I'm going to just do this at the top and then we get to the sad wife woman. We're ungrateful to this man here. We're by her side night and day. I'm going to show you how ungrateful she is. This is about the third video I'm going to do about her as an ungrateful woman. And woman like them here make man afraid to stick around woman. Just like how some woman afraid to stick around some man when certain things happen. I see him so we do man too, yeah? So only just stay tuned and check out the video.
Yes, sir. Me wet. Can change me, please? Just change my papas. Take it off? Yeah, me soak. Me pee 2 times. What you mean if you take it off? Say if you're gonna change me. You don't change me already 12 o'clock and the juice nasty up my clothes. So what you mean? What you mean if you change me or if you take it off? What you mean if you change me or if you take it off? You want to change me? I'll maybe keep on back the wet pampers? You know, this is a bit on your baby.
So I want to see. She lie down. Him change her base pan. What she say? Him change her, but it's about 12 o'clock. You know, so that sound like after 12. Alright, she must say, him look out for whatsoever. She must eat, drink, nurse up herself, and she say she peep it 2 times in the diaper. And she a call him to change it. But because she a call him to change it, him a wonder, what you mean change? Because she know him must recently change her, but she end up peeping it 2 more times. So she say it full. You understand? You're not going to hear as on the ear. On the ear as on the ear. Yeah. So basically, him come to change her again. And this is all that this man is doing. But it seems like him still not doing enough. So basically, she want the man to come lie down with her, hug her up. I see nothing wrong with that. But as I said, her behavior towards the man might just kill him spirit towards her. Yeah. Her behavior alone. And remember now, this woman putting out these things in the public domain. These things are not staying private. She's putting them out there in the public domain as content. And this is how I could have heard and know about this, and other people could have heard and hear about this. Because she's the one who's putting it out here as content. You understand? So all these things could have just, you know, cool up the man's spirit towards her. A man never want to touch her. Probably the man sleep under the bed instead of upon the bed. Or sleep on the floor instead of upon the bed. And just know say him get up if him look off her tidy or whatsoever him do that. If him look off her food for gear him do that. And if him keep the place clean him just do that. But at this right there with him, the man have no nature for you. And it's not because probably of your illness, but because of your behavior. You understand? Yeah, your behavior, your energy, nah, mesh with the man. Because all your behavior is like, to all your attack is like a SEX you want. Despite loving is not loving upon, touching upon whatsoever, is not all about SEX. But to all your attack is like that you want. People, watch your last video. I want to go into the comment. The last video is to just show you how ungrateful this woman is to the man. You know which woman that glad for one have a man like that around them? You know how much woman would have glad for have a man like that around them? Right now, man like them, they no want to call them mama man. But where mama man is into that? Him wife sick. Him have to play the role around the house now. If him have to do it, I just saw it go. You understand? So no mama man in that. But there's a lot of man who no found woman and other man out there would have called them mama man. And at the same time, there's a lot of women who would like to have a man like that in their life. But as me say, to how she deal with the man, Jesus, it's hard, boy. It's hard. It make a man think thrice and twice and slice and all kind of. Yeah, not twice. Thrice, flies. A man have to think. If you say, boy, him take up a woman and behave in another manner, you like how this man you behave. You understand? Because the woman ungrateful. How much man did I do all that? How much man you da find I do everything what him a do? And when she name out what him a do. The yard did I push up to I think a one mountain in the yard. The clothes them with a pile up around there so you in your pampers to it a soak off pan you in the bed. You're hungry, you're at the Kris! Kris! And no Kris, till them feel like come feed you or give you some food. You understand? Woman like Uno turn mind away a certain way when time them box some other woman. And as me say vice versa. Same like how Uno woman think sometime when man deal in a certain way. I same way we think. Remember you know we a flesh and a skin, flesh and bone make we up, you know. The same thing I run through you, it run through me. So not because you're a female and male is a male, me don't have feelings like you. My heart can't break like you. It's just that we not expect that we are man, we're more tougher and we can hold it. Not the toughness about no heart. There is nothing tough about heart. Some man just can't hold out and hold them own. But when your heart break, it just break. Check out the video and go into the comment section. Bless upon yourself.
Why you're beautiful though? If you could have just give me some of that the energy there. If you could have just spend some of that the energy with me. What you think important? What you think is, and I hit me I set you up for the 14 years of me meet you. You get up, wash car all day, chop yard, vacuum yard, and not touch me in months. What you think more important? This house where you tidy up, would that make me more happy or give me a little love in my bed? Which one you think is more important? Hey, Kris? Massaging my foot and taking care. Me ask you, me not think of me would have been number one in the marriage. Why everything is so important except me? You da chop every yard, you da sweep every house, you da clean. But touching me and spending time with me is least important. How? How? Me not understand. What do me tell you? You and your family they wanna kill the fowl where lay the goose where lay the golden egg. And me I lay the golden egg. I don't know if you love the house, you don't love me. You love the money, you don't love me. You love everything except me. Me who are the provider. How it makes sense? How it makes sense, Kris?
A few moments later.
Kris, one off one. One off one. I worry about other things, but I not for worry about the care what my mother get. I remember say Kris is not a nurse. That's why man to take him role and him responsibility seriously. And nobody is perfect. I'm in a business about big people are fear. You understand? But I see Kris deal with my mother. Big up Kris. Guys, you know sometimes we take for granted how people take care of we and treat we. But you see when we really look, because a lot of us, if something for the way, woman away would even blink him eye. And Kris is not a nurse. And he makes extend himself. May God bless him. May good breeze blow upon him. Big up happy wife, big up Kris. Have a good day.
If your mother did ever see it this way, well, she favor her for true, so me not go sign her daughter. And she only come publicly and say her mother and her mother. And she resemble her. But if your mother did ever just think just the same way as you, boy, may I tell you, your mother not see it so, baby. Your mother is one big ungrateful woman. You understand? Now care what Kris do is like him nah do nothing. It come like what she want is just dicky. Because though she talk like that she want in her 6th stage. You know? She not glad for having Kris around her, taking care of her, cleaning her when she feel clean and change pampers. Make sure her surrounding clean as a sick person. Look after where she him look after for her. You know? Grocery buying at the place, she say her daughter must you. And she buy grocery. All you have to do tell Kris what you want. Him look after breakfast and if him look after egg, you not eat egg, him not go give you egg. So you request what you want. Next thing go look after tin mackerel, you eat tin mackerel and him give you tin mackerel. You say him look after tin mackerel for you. So tell him what you want. Simple as that. Instead of you do so, you come out here and say when Kris took off for breakfast or anything to eat for himself, I just give you some. Who you to? You're too ungrateful, man.